So, still that about it. The sonic.exe videos were popular. So, yeah, this is just a goodbye. My sonic.exe revie drama 3.0, aka the resolved, the finale of it. I call this the finale because this finally finishes up everything. So yeah, the revie drama had finally concluded, like weeks ago. Basically, Toastify finally released his revie video explaining that whole chronology, which I'm not going to go further, but basically it all boiled down to, yeah, Revie was innocent the whole time, but then I found out she actually did something wrong. Now, look, everyone makes mistakes, okay? But I felt like when Revie was first accused all those months ago, it did not need to blow up insanely with all the lying and scheming and that stuff. So yeah, I'm I'm glad the Revie drama finally stopped, because this drama had been going through the entirety of 2022. Yes, for the entire 2022, while FNF was continuing to grow more and more popular and more FNF markers were getting into more drama, everyone was sometimes ignoring and looking to continue watching an entire over 1 year drama that all began from a post. And I want to apologize to Rightburst, because it turns out Rightburst was not the main villain. No, the main villain was False Cow, the Twitter user that single-handedly leaked the now long known fake documents that were, of course, fakingly proved that Revie was not innocent, which that's all fake, and False Cow turned out to be the real villain. So yeah, turns out False Cow had some garbage lying around. So, time for another fast recap of what happened. And now I'm gonna discuss FMB content for sonic.exe content that made its way to FMB, because that existed. Yeah, I finally got FMB working on my phone. So if I ever do actually record a video on FMB, expect me to do something cool with FMB. Maybe with, now that I have access to FMB, I can go through. Maybe I'll rank certain mods, like maybe rank all the Sonic mods that are in FMB, all the Mario mods, which even includes the removed Super Mario Bros. Funk Mix, and potentially rank other mods, considering it's just a wide array. Maybe I'll even rank the joke songs. Yes, the funny meme songs I'll rank. It would be a pleasure, because I want to see more FMB content that covers every category. Yes, I am that masochistic to cover every category, because I am a guy who likes researching. If there isn't enough research, I'm just going to have to venture myself and do it. This is not me forcing you to go play FMB. This is just me. This is probably just me recommending you go play it. It's good. Anyways, back to where we were. So Friday Night Bloxin. So FMB, there are some leaks on FMB that are gonna add some more sonic.exe content. Sonic.exe mods and Sonic mods as a whole has been thriving on FMB, so yeah, it's not that worse. But FMB leaks show the next update's gonna add EXE merge, which is another good point to talk about. EXE merge was a big deal because Faker was coming back into the spotlight. So yeah. And finally, Faker was finally allowed to be brought back into FNF, finally removing him off the band characters list, along with along with our faithful pals New Sky and our lovable predator Amor. So yeah, good. We don't need to associate Faker with those guys, especially Amor Ultra. We never associate with that person. He is Amor is nothing more than a long remnant from the past that we'll forget about in like 2 years. I don't know. So yeah, EXE merch, it got really popular and it let Faker get back in the community and let Faker get back into the good graces of FNF, which is nice. And more Faker content's been around, so nice. As for some other stuff with sonic.exe, Lord X Wrath was a thing that was bursting around when the last legs of the Revie drama was happening, with Lord X Wrath giving Lord X a proper continuation from what he should have had, with Lord X getting a proper week and some proper bonus songs that, yeah, pretty damn good. Another Christmas update. And then there was just some other stuff. And then Rewrite came in December, and nobody cared about it until Trinity came out like this month. Like when Trinity came out like a week ago, and everyone was talking about it because, of course, it was. It's funny because it's the second version to Rewrite. I'm surprised that the only video I found of the old version of Rewrite from December of 2022 was from Tixbro. Tixbro being a YouTuber who is known for making high quality stuff. So yeah, congratulations. Anyways, I am far spending on track, but of course it's supposed to be a recap. We're recapping, we're fast lightning around everything that's happened to EXE at the moment. As for what else, I got no idea. Revie has finally been proven innocent, so congratulations. Rightburst and multiple other EXE team members have finally given their apologies. And people are now wondering, will sonic.exe revival mod stop, or will sonic.exe officially be picked back up so that sonic.exe can get the proper 3.0 or 4.0 that it rightfully deserved for a while? Because keep in mind, sonic.exe has officially not had an update. Sonic.exe mod officially had not had an update since the 2.0 version, which came out over a year ago in November. Yeah, November of 2021. So, yeah. It's a long wait. This is a long time gap. Oh, yeah, and also for what else that happened, Sonic.exe Hell Reborn version 2 got released, and it's canceled. But the devs state they're probably gonna bring it back once, hiatus is done, because of course hiatuses are the legitimate way to say we're canceling the project forever. We're just saying we're going on a hiatus because we don't give a damn. For what else has happened, I'm pretty sure Right versus miniature drama with someone grieving has probably been finished. I made a whole video on that. I'm pretty sure Right versus pretty much just left that drama of his own. I'm pretty sure he managed to dug himself out of it, which good for him. He managed to dug himself out of a problem. Maybe he fixed it. I have no idea. I kind of dropped it. I put it as part 1 and I never continued because I didn't give a damn. Because I was covering I was talking about that situation when it was like in its early stage, so there wasn't a lot of stuff to talk about. It was just, here's a drama, this is what happened, and now we need to find evidence. And then after that, it's just like, yeah, whatever. And I kind of completely forgot about it. Because I kind of did. I don't know. Anyways, Sonic.exe is still around. I don't know. I have no idea if Revie will ever decide to come back. Revie stated that she's just, leaving the whole community, which is fine for her. I'm just hoping that at some point Revie can come back, maybe the FNF community can grace Revie with more positivity than outright hatred, because let's face it, Revie received too much hatred for basically what's considered a bunch of kindergarten bogus lies at that point, especially lies that are fed to you by teachers, because of course they did. But yeah, essentially the Revie drama was just filled with school playground bogus lies that don't amount to anything other than eat my underwear and, as Bart says, eat my shorts. And essentially just boils down to nagging and pickering like an old married couple until eventually just devolved everywhere. And then everyone decided to start picking sides. This was World War. This is the Cold War. We were picking between Russia and U.S. Except here we were picking between Team Lies and Team Revie. Team Right Burst or Team Revie, or now is Team False Cow, as it's now just going to be called, because Right Burst basically had nothing. Right Burst was just talking a ton of shit for no reason. So, honestly, I had no idea what he was doing. And I beg to differ that he never knew what he was doing. I beg to differ that no one knew what Right Burst was talking about. No one knew what he said. Because nobody didn't figure out and nobody could visibly understand what kind of rage he was putting through. Of course, people were putting the whole jokes that he wants his director role back. Like, shut up, he lost the director role for a reason. It's very understandable. It's not like he was trying to go massacre someone just to go get it. Massacre an entire community and cause a literal 1-year war to start over a stupid post with lies that amount nothing more than a furnace. So yeah, congratulations. And God, that's about it. Yeah, the last part in my Revie drama series, in my little series of the Revie drama, basically time-lapsing everything that happened to the Revie drama and time-lapsing what other stuff has happened with sonic.exe and FNF. Yeah, it's just kind of there. Yeah, the ending was just there the whole time. It's just nobody actually bothered to look at False Cow, the person who perpetrated the whole thing to begin with. No one bothered to look into that person until, much later, like recently. I feel like anyone could have looked at False Cow from the beginning and we could have prevented this entire 1-year war from happening, but apparently no. The internet just works in mysterious ways, apparently. Mysterious, mystical yoga gymnastics way that I'll probably never understand. In fact, most internet users on Twitter, YouTube, and Reddit, along with 4chan, cannot even themselves figure out why the internet works the mystical ways it does. Like, no joke. I need to hear from some 4chan, Reddit, and Twitter users how the internet works, because honestly, how does the internet work in its mysterious ways? How some people are allowed, but some people that have done far less heinous stuff are just banned, while people that have done far worse, like IShowSpeed, being allowed to say the N-word in full with no censoring, is just allowed to exist. Yet someone that is less heinous and less vulgar is apparently banned for mature and unquestionable behavior. Like, what sense is that? This amounts to all social media. I feel like social media platforms nowadays have just completely forgotten what they make, and they just make crazy rules that make no sense. And there is an ambulance outside my house because yeah, I swear, every time I hear it, the ambulance is like, whoop, whoop, what's that sound? This is a problem going on. There's just a problem happening somewhere. I need to ruin someone's day. Seriously, there are so many problems with the internet. It's part of the reason why we have modern day mini wars happening all over the internet. Modern dramas with people, not only in FNF, but in every goddamn community. Mostly because the platforms like YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, 4chan, whatever, the places we use to communicate as people on the internet, it seems that social media companies have forgotten how their platforms used to run. YouTube is a prime example. YouTube had the laws I added to of broadcast yourself. The simple phrase with some minor restraining going on and ads being a bit normal. But nowadays, in modern YouTube, you have inappropriate children videos running rampant with suggestive themes, ads that literally lie or try to scam people for their money, And yes, you have the weirdness of some people being banned for obvious reasons, and then the other time it's like never happened. What? And TikTok isn't even a stranger place. Yes, TikTok, the place where people find breastfeeding videos for some reason. Why is that allowed? That is disgusting. Keep that to yourself and don't show it to anyone because that's incredibly nasty. And two, people like I Shall Speak can just say the N word with no censoring and they're just allowed to go into laissez-faire stuff. Like, how does that work? Please explain to me how that can just happen and not go unnoticed without the single untrained eye like me. Because trust me, my eyes are trained enough in order to see and also listen to any disturbance that happens. And any disoccurrence, you need your trusty eye peepers. Otherwise, you're gonna be seeing something that looks like it was caught with 240p resolution, and the camera quality looks like it was a Polaroid from 1990. Ugh. Anyways, that's just drama. That's it. That's the revie drama. Why did I make this a serious? I hold off this for so long. Why did I do this? Why did anyone do this? Why did everyone, including me, have to do this 1 year war about a spoopy hedgehog with ketchup coming out of his eyes, and going around with wooden sticks and taking Sonic plush toy heads and sticking them on. What was even the point of this? We started a whole 1 year war in a community about a funny beep boop rhythm game with a spoopy ketchup bleeding hedgehog from a spoopy garbage story that's supposed to be spooky, but instead amounts to, what is this garbage? Please get it out of here. Like, what even is this? Like, what is the internet becoming? What is this? Please, I need to find the question of life. I need to find life. I need a job. I need to support myself. I need to support my family. I need to I need to help myself from getting the depression. Why did I do this? Why? Am I At this point, I might as well just go play the entirety of FNF Imposter version 4. You know what? Screw it. I probably get high on weed and play the entirety of Super Mario Bros. 2 The Lost Levels 9 times in a row and question myself why I make these choices. Why did I do this? Why? What is my life now?